What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Minecraft Survival Series. This is episode 2, and today's a big one. We're finally building our first house, fixing up a messy village, and starting a massive farm. And oh yeah, we're also going to gather some sheep and build a new villager house to make the whole place look way better. So yeah, lots to do today, so let's jump right in. Alright, you guys, it's time to start building my first ever house. I've got a nice little area near my village that I'm going to flatten out so that way I can start on the perfect starter house. I'm thinking of using oak logs and planks. I normally use spruce, but today I haven't been exploring to find any yet, so maybe for my next house, though, I can use that. Let's go ahead and fast forward through the rest of me flattening out all this area so you guys aren't sitting here all bored. So I'll see you guys when I'm done flattening out all of this area. Alright guys, now that I've gotten all this flattened out, we are going to now start building my house. I'm going to start off by using oak stairs. What I have in mind is I'm going to start building the upper deck, and I'm going to use a two-way entrance by staircase using a 4 wide and go back by 6 slabs. I want to build a storage area, that way I can keep myself organized, because if there's one thing I hate in Minecraft, it's definitely an unorganized inventory. So I'm gonna outline some things with cobblestone, but I'm definitely wanting to use stone brick since that will look a lot better. So I'm gonna fast forward through all the upper deck and I'll show you what it all looks like when it's all done. Okay, we got ourselves a little short intermission. This dang pillagers decided they wanted to try and stop me from building. So let's go ahead, take these guys out. It's definitely a good thing I have my shield on me because there are 4 of these guys and they definitely can do some damage. I just hope I could take those guys out. Like, holy crap, you definitely wouldn't think these guys would be so hard to take out, but they definitely can be a struggle and very stressful. We're about to die here. We gotta hurry and eat. Holy crap. Oh, we gotta use my shield. I'm praying my shield doesn't end up breaking here because we still got 3 more of these guys, and holy crap. We are taking some major damage, guys. This isn't looking too good. We better step up our game here. All right, there we go. One more. There we go. All right, that was stressful, guys. Holy crap. We got some, what bottle? Automist 4. Way to go. Let's go, you guys. We'll be able to build a raid farm here one day, and hopefully we'll be able to use that to get some totems so it's less stressful about dying. Alright, let's get back to building, and I'll fast forward and I'll let you guys know when I'm done. So this is what the top deck is looking like so far. I'm actually really liking the way it looks right now. It's turning out way better than I thought. Typically, I don't like the way my houses look until they are finished, but right now I'm liking the way it's turning out. I think this is going to be one of my favorite starter houses I've ever built. So we gotta go back, get some more materials, and then we'll be back and start building. We'll let you guys know once we get more done. Alright guys, now we've put in some of these wooden posts and I'm actually really liking. I think it's making the house look a lot more realistic and not just some floating house. So I'm actually really excited to see how this whole thing turns out. But for right now, I'm going to fill in the rest of the space and then I'm going to start working on the building where my storage is going to go. So I'm going to fast forward through all the building, and once I'm done with all that building it, I will let you guys know and we'll let you guys see how it's turning out. Alright, so I don't want to really talk about this, but this is actually one of my favorite things that Mojang has ever added to Minecraft, but it is being able to strip the bark off the logs. I think it just adds so much to your buildings with it and adds more life to it. Alright, back to the edit. Another thing I find very helpful is taking advantage of the upside down stairs. Just that little simple trick can turn your house into something amazing and look more realistic, so make sure to take advantage of it. Alright, now that we have all this built, it's time to put some chests in, so it can't be a storage room without anything to put your stuff in. So let's go ahead and put a bunch of these things in here, and then we can mark them down and organize it a lot better. We now got all of our chests in the storage room. Now it's time to add some fences to our balcony area. I'm gonna just use oak fencing for right now, but then when I probably will switch over to spruce another day. I don't know for sure. We'll have to see. You guys gotta let me know. Should I use spruce? Let me know down in the comments below if I should keep it to be oak or should I change it to spruce. I'm going to put some of these stone buttons right here on these oak logs just to give it some more life. I feel like adding this will just give it some more texture and look a little bit better. So I'm going to do that really quick and then we'll add some more. Just like I told you guys earlier, I was going to use some stone brick instead of cobblestone, and I'm very glad I'm doing that because it definitely looks better and just more clean now that I'm just going to finish the outline of the walls, and then we should be all done with the outside of the house. Let me know down below what I should do for the inside. For right now, I'm just going to skip over the whole part, but for now I'm just going to be doing some deep slate bricks as the floor and having my nether portal in the walls of the center of the house. Let me know if you guys have any cool decoration ideas. I'm not very good with the interior, only exterior, so I'm trying to get better at the interior, so let me know if you guys have any good decoration ideas for the interior. Now that the whole outside of the bricks is all done, we're going to add some leaves to make some more color. let's just add this last little bit of the leaves, then we should be done. And this is what the final product looked like. I'm actually really happy about this. I think it's the perfect starter house. So now it's time to go on to phase 2, and that's making the village look a lot better. Alright, phase 2 is a go. Let's first get rid of all this cobblestone pillar and start on making the pathway look a lot cleaner and more sense instead of just scattered all over the place. I'm thinking of doing a 3-wide path. I think that would look the best and add stairs to anywhere that needs it. I'm going to do the same thing like I did building houses. I'm just going to fast forward through all the boring stuff, and I'll come in and out every now and again and talk about what I'm thinking. See, you guys, this is what I'm talking about when I mean like it's just scattered and all over the place. It just doesn't make sense to me why it would be like this. So we're definitely going to cut all of this out. I might add like a little farm over in this little corner. So we'll have to see. I'll let you guys know what I'm going to do. So yeah, I definitely came to conclusion that I'm going to put like this ginormous farm right here. I think that would look really good and make the village just more alive. And so I think that's going to be my best option. It's just this big old ginormous field of just wheat. Now I'm going to just add a little bit of a sheep pen here. I kind of want to make it like a big old thing for right now so I can put any animal in it. But later on in this series, I'm going to make a big old barn that I can just have all my animals in and just have a big old farm. And with that, phase 2 is complete. Time to move on to phase 3 by tearing down a villager house and building a whole new one. Alright, phase 3 is a go. This is the house that I'm going to start with. I'm going to tear down this entire thing, and then I'm going to build a lot bigger and more of an aesthetic looking villager house instead of like this ugly little tiny house. So I'm going to just fast forward through a little bit of it, jump back in and out, let you guys know what I'm thinking. Alright, for this house, I'm thinking of building it out of like the deep slate. I think deep slate looks pretty good. Like, I'm so glad that they added that. So I'm going to build it just right here using a lot of deep slate and oak. basically, this is what the outline of the house is going to look like. I still need to add the roof, obviously. We're going to do that out of deep slate as well, just to give it more color and that like darkness kind of feeling that I want to give it. So that's all we got, and I'll fast forward through the roofing process. And with that, phase 3 is complete. This is what the new house looks like. Let me know if you guys like it and what other kind of like designs you guys want me to do for all the other houses. I'm going to do one house every episode, so let me know. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like and subscribe button for me. It will be very appreciated. And if you made it this far, comment the word blue so I know who makes it this far. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.